Russian air defense systems on duty intercepted 66 Ukrainian drones that were launched with assistance of NATO to strike deep into Russian territory. Also, yesterday and today, Kyiv regime accepted about 1,200 bodies of the killed Ukrainian military personnel. And also, according to RIA Novosti sources, Russia and Ukraine have begun open-ended exchanges of wounded military personnel, wounded POWs. And according to some reports that I see right before I started this stream, today POW exchange will also take place. Maybe has already happened while I am online. Also, dear friends, Russian troops liberated Zelyony Kut settlement. Let me show you on the map where this settlement is. It's a DPR, Donetsk People's Republic. And this is Zelyony Kut. Reports are coming in that Russian troops are finalizing clearing operation in Novoukrainka settlement, which is basically located right on the border with Dnipropetrovsk region. So I guess it's only a matter of days at this point, and Russian troops will began military operations in Dnipropetrovsk region also on this sector. On other sectors, Russian troops already are conducting operations in the Dnipropetrovsk region. And on this sector, it's a matter of days, I guess. And after finalizing clearing operation in Novoukrainka, Russian troops probably will enter Dachne settlement already in the Dnipropetrovsk region. Also, Russian troops, by the way, finalized clearing operation in Kamar settlement and are advancing in Perebudova settlement. Significant progress of the Russian armed forces in this direction. Also in the Sumy region, by the way, on the north. As I reported yesterday, progress of the Russian armed forces continues, and Russian troops establish full control over the Yablonovka settlement. Buffer zone is becoming bigger and bigger, by the way, as time goes by. I guess it's only a matter of yet again a week or two, and all the settlements from border to this huge forestry, all these settlements are going to be fully liberated by Russian troops. Initiative is in Russian hands, obviously, all along the front line, and Kyiv regime and its NATO allies have no chance to regain initiative basically on any of their direction. And I will end news segment with this news, dear friends, that head of Akhmat Special Forces, Abtia Laudinov, made a call to mobilize up to 1 million people in Russia. Let's go through this news here. The commander of the Akhmat Special Forces, Lieutenant General Abtia Laudinov, called for the mobilization of 500,000 to 1 million citizens in Russian armed forces so that no one would dare to play with us, with Russia, the way they did with Iran. The corresponding publication appeared on his Telegram channel. And I give you a quote from Abtia Laudinov. I believe, of course, this is my personal opinion that we need to declare mobilization. We need to prepare at least 500,000 in advance. And in reality, 1 million people, call them up and start preparing them. Prepare them for the fact that the war has already begun, which we already know is going on, the Third World War. But it has already acquired new twists, new turns. Laudinov said, in addition, according to him, such development of events is necessary so that no one tries to play with Russia the way it is happening with Iran, meaning Israel's attack on the Republic. Mobilization activities will also help to unite and prepare in advance for a potential big war. The Akhmat Special Forces commander, emphasized. Earlier, the head of the State Duma Committee on International Affairs, LDPR leader Leonid Slutsky, stated that the conflict between Israel and Iran could escalate into a world war, and therefore the international community should promote a diplomatic resolution to the crisis. Abtia Laudinov in this statement highlighted that this is his personal opinion to mobilize from 500,000 to million reservists. But yet again, he is a high-ranking military official here in Russia. I believe he's head of not just Akhmat Special Forces, but also department in the Defense Ministry. And his opinion definitely matters. And I guess many other people in Russian military leadership probably are on the same page, and therefore, obviously, final decision on this on such matters is on Russian president. But I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all if in upcoming weeks or months we will actually see new wave of mobilization. It would not surprise me for sure. It wouldn't surprise me for sure. And first of all, because it seems like globalists and their puppet regimes in Europe, in UK, France, Germany, and elsewhere, they're not gonna stop, right? They're gonna try as much as they can to prolong this proxy war against Russia. While there is anybody left in Ukraine to be sacrificed, right? And if that is the case, and it is, I believe, then Russia don't really has much option to continue special military operation, to actually intensify military operations, and maybe even to liberate whole of territory of this former Soviet Republic from Western-backed terrorist regime of Zelensky and reach borders of the Western Ukraine. And to do so, obviously, I think more military personnel will be needed. So therefore, to me personally, mobilization of 500,000 to 1 million reservists definitely makes sense for these reasons that I just said, and also for reasons that Abdi Alaudinov highlighted in his statement. And well, I am a reservist, by the way, and if it comes to it, of course, even though I have no military experience, but I can be useful. I can do something, right? I can learn how to operate with some weapon systems or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm a reservist, and if I'm mobilized, I'm gonna try my best to be as useful for Russian army, for our army as I possibly can. And I believe millions of my fellow citizens are on the very same page on that with me, right? We are ready, by the way. If necessary, if it's necessary, let's do it. Let's do it. And as I said, by the way, things are looking in a way that we just have no option but to actually further intensify special military operation and liberate all of Ukraine, and either liberate territory and people, first of all, until border of the Western Ukraine, which was a part of other countries, by the way, historically speaking. I mean, Poland, Hungary, Romania, and so on, right? So either we have to reach borders of Western Ukraine, or maybe even go further than that and reach actually borders with Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania, and so on. Maybe we would have no option but to liberate territory of this former Soviet Republic completely, not just until Western Ukraine's border, but beyond. I mean, all of it. And if that's what is going to happen, then obviously we will need more military personnel, and therefore, not at all I'm going to be surprised if in upcoming weeks or the months mobilization will be declared, large-scale mobilization. Hello everyone, I hope you find informative and useful this short clip from main news update, and if so, please click that like button and leave some commentary just about anything. It might help to deal with the algorithm and reach wider audience. And if you like my work in general and want to support to save this media project, you can assist through several ways. You can donate to this project through PayPal platform or Boosty, also with the crypto currencies, or you can subscribe to my Patreon page and page on Boosty, where I have quite a lot of extra content on regular basis. All the links are on this video in description box and in the pinned comment. And of course, many thanks to everyone who already helped and continues to support. Thank you.